here's a fun little one, viewers. Let's look at Penguin-Kun Wars. It's an action game. It was developed by Home Data and published by ASCII Entertainment and was released in Japan in 1985. It's an arcade game originally. It was released by UPL. It was ported to the original Game Boy, the MSX, and the NES by ASCII under the title Penguin Wars. The Game Boy version is known as King of the Zoo in Europe and Penguin-Kun Wars Versus in Japan. We control one of 5 animals. We can choose between a cow, a pig, a bat, a rat, and a penguin, and we play games against other animals. In the NES version and the arcade edition of the game, 5 animals are penguin, bear, panda, shimmying koala. That's a fun phrase right there. The shimmying koala. It's a yoga pose. And beaver. In each game, the participating animals find each other on opposite sides of a square table with 5 balls on each side. The object of the game is to roll those balls over the table. As soon as all 10 balls are on one player's side, that player loses the game. Each game also has a time limit of 60 seconds. If that is reached, the player with the fewest balls on their side wins. If a player is hit by one of the balls, they are knocked unconscious for a certain amount of time. Thus, it could also be said that part of the objective of the game is to hit the opponent, as otherwise it would not be possible to get all 10 balls on the other side, as the opponent can just roll them back. The different animals have different strengths and weaknesses, which are a trade-off. For example, the rat is the one that can move left and right the fastest, but he can only roll the balls very slowly. The cow, on the other hand, is a very slow walker, but regains consciousness quicker. After 30 seconds of playing, a jelly bean-like obstacle will appear in the middle of the table, which moves left and right. Different types of these obstacles cause varying effects on the trajectory of the balls. Some deflect them so they start rolling diagonally, as players themselves can only roll them parallel to the sides of the table, where others simply have the ball bounce straight back. There's not a whole lot more to say about it, really. It's kind of an obscure little game. It's fun, but I can imagine it losing fun very quickly, as it did when I was just recording what little bit I did for this episode. A 2-player mode would be kind of nice, I think, but you would have to play side to side instead of front to back. Yeah, I'm just not really super thrilled about it. Actually, when I had looked up the game and decided to do this one, I was thinking it was going to be something along the lines of one of the Konami games starring the penguin, Pentaro, but was sadly mistaken.